Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Cosmic Spark. This is Tando, and I'm here for a quick collective reading. Let us see what the energies are for the collective today. And I'll probably release it in the coming week. Spirit, what are the energies for the collective today? What energies can we tap into and explore for the collective today? For me and my collective's highest and greatest good only. Please and thank you. All right, we've got the tree in the Lenormands. Now, this card can relate to health. It can relate to your ancestors and your ancestry. Let me see what kinds of things pop up. Subconscious reprogramming. I don't know what's been going on today. I don't know if there's some sort of weird Mercury transit that's killing the way I talk. It's been frustrating me. Shadow work required. Okay, I'm starting to get the vibes. What's the energy of my collective spirit? Clean, sweep, spring clean. Rising star, keep going. Bigot, prejudiced. Any other energies for my collective? Protective knight. And lastly, divination, look further. Okay, let's get into this. So, some of you could be going through some health problems at the present moment. If you're going through health problems, if you are going through a period of time where you're starting to question what's going on in your family, you might be looking at your family and you might have recently unearthed some secrets. You might be looking at your family and seeing the things in yourself that you detest, or making connections with the way that you behave and the way that you are currently with the way that your family is and has always existed, and you're having to navigate what that means to you and what you should do about it. Well, what you should do about it, according to Spirit, is definitely do some shadow work, really exploring a thought. So, for example, if you notice that your family has an unhealthy way of expressing anger, then we might start asking questions of ourselves as, where do we think this has originally come from? Do we think that it began with like our grandfather who ended up getting an addiction, and it was from that point that it was sort of passed on down to me? And what does that mean for me then? Because I also express anger in an unhealthy way. I may not be an alcoholic like he was, but I've adopted these behaviors. And you'll sit back at family events and you'll watch interactions and you'll see people like really getting into each other, and you'll sit back and you'll be like, oh my god, like I remember when I went to this person's house and I watched their family interact, and they had a very similar argument, but I thought it was more respectful, the way that they spoke with each other and the way that they conducted it. And I'd never realized until now that maybe the way that we speak to each other has these flow-on effects as to how the family actually exists and shows up for each other. And so then you'll see something like that and you'll be like, okay, what can I do about that? Now that I've identified it, I know I don't like it, I know where it's coming from. Do I feel capable and able to change it? And if so, how will I do that? What can I try? Am I going to read books on anger management? Am I going to attend anger management classes? Am I going to actually just get therapy and try and unearth not just the anger, but anything else? That sort of thing. That's how I approach shadow work. I actually have a shadow work journal that I'm working on at the moment. So if you've been wondering how to tackle it, I hope that was a little bit of an idea of, you kind of want to mind map and get deeper and deeper into a thing and really like unfurl it like a beautiful flower, you know? And so, yeah, and look into subconscious reprogramming. That could be beneficial. So look up anything, subliminals, NLP, whatever it is that can help you reprogram your mind. Mirror work is a fantastic tool to do that. Journaling, whatever it is, meditation, can all contribute. And I feel that you're being asked to make some changes based on whatever information that you're currently finding in your environment at the moment. If it's health, you might need to start cutting down your kilojoules. You might limit how much you're eating. You might start going on walks because you've realized that part of the reason you're having certain problems is because you're sedentary. So you're going to start enacting that. You might even just clean your home environment. You know, they say cleanliness is next to godliness. And if you feel like maybe if you uplifted your environment, it might give you better health outcomes, then, do something as simple as cleaning, right? Okay. Rising star, keep going. I am wondering what kind of things you guys are getting up to. Let me just use my Lenormands for this one. Let's see if I can stick to my Lenormands and my personal deck for the whole reading. Just for funsies. Rising star, keep going. I mean, obviously, whatever you're working towards, whatever projects you're on at the moment, Spirit is encouraging you to keep going because you might already sense it, but there's something coming your way. You could be a woman. If you're not a woman, then you're not a woman. I couldn't think of an alternative. I always called this the building. I don't know if that's actually what it's called. Oh, secrets, intimacy. That's what this card is all about. So, if this is about you, or if you're watching this reading, it is about you. You are climbing the ladder in your work at the moment, in your workplace, and you are gaining really good momentum. And people are watching, people are seeing your success. And if you keep going and you remain steadfast and as consistent as possible and stick to good and healthy routines, then you will be getting what you are looking for. It doesn't have to be a job. You could be having another project of your own, something self-sufficient, self-sustaining, like a business or entrepreneurship. However, sibling drama or sibling interference, patriarch, escapism. Okay, I feel like some of you could be involved in a family business, and there could be some secrets at the moment surrounding some family drama, maybe between a sibling and the dad. Or if you are within the family in this family business, then there's things that you're not privy to. There's like some sort of standoff happening between some of your family members, likely to do with your sibling and a parent. You could have someone in your business or in your company that has an addiction, like alcohol, sex addiction, gambling, something that is detrimental to them. And in time, if unearthed, could explain some of the behaviors or some of the things that have been occurring in the workplace. That is some random tea I did not expect to get in this reading. But on the plus side, it's saying you're going to get whatever it is that you're looking for. You're going to get what you want. So I like that. I like that. Okay, we've got bigot. Bigot. What is this bigot card referring to? Okay, parent again. So you could be having an issue with a parent, maybe a parent being closed-minded to you. They could be closed-minded about a career choice that you have made or are currently making. They could be closed-minded about new changes that are coming your way. You might be closing certain doors that your parent wanted you to keep open, and it's gotten to your mind a little bit. It's sometimes you have bits of doubt creeping in, but at the end of the day, what's meant for you is meant for you. Their life is theirs, yours is yours, and there's no amount of trying to make you feel bad about how you choose to live your life that's going to change that, unless you let it, right? Okay, last card I want to clarify is protective. It's fierce, knight-like energy. Hopes, dreams, and wishes. Oh, interesting. Fox. Cunning fox, one more. Last card, and I'll take it. The dog. The loyal companion of the human. Okay, I feel like some of you are just being reminded by spirit that you've got a strong spiritual team that is going to back you up and protect you when you go for your dreams or with the dreams that you're chasing. I feel like that's especially important based on that card that we just had about the closed-minded parental figure. This could be news that might settle your feelings a little bit when you know that your spiritual team values you and your dreams and wants you to get what you want. I feel that some of you are being protected by a friend. You might be protected from a malicious person. This could be something that you don't even know about, or like someone who was trying to spread rumors away from you, but your friend happened to be present, or your friend heard about it and they stood up for you and fought for you with all of their might. And I just think that's so beautiful. And some of you are being asked to use your cunning skills to navigate the things that you're dealing with, especially with parental figures, with your hopes and dreams and wishes, with your ability to preserve energy, but also go for the things that you're going for. That's especially for the people that are in a health crisis, have autoimmune disorders, anything along those lines. I'll just ask for some final words from Spirit, and then I'm out of here. Angels, ancestor, spirit, any final words for my collective? What shall we leave them on to ponder? Hey, you are my one. Collective energy, community, social, group activity. One more card. Cosmic. Okay, I believe that you are someone who is loved and cared about, both from a spiritual perspective and in the physical plane. You're being encouraged to lean on your community because, as we've heard, they are there for you, so there's no need to bear anything alone. I mean, at the end of the day, the higher realms are with you. They're in support. You're on the right path. You're doing exactly what you need to. Don't sell yourself short, and believe in yourself. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you liked it, please consider liking and subscribing. You can find me at cosmicspark.blog, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.